ain't no doubt. Fast. Last night I cut the light off my bedroom, hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark.
What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunched Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Team Usyk. Alexander Usyk, the manager of Alexander Usyk, states that there is no guarantee for a Tyson Fury match, and there is definitely no guarantee of a rematch. And they have no faith in Tyson Fury. And let me counterpunch. Well, I don't think they should as of now. I mean, you're talking to a group of people that are accustomed to doing business the way business is supposed to be done. Okay? And when you do have a person or this group of people that are dealing with Tyson Fury, and they're not familiar with Tyson Fury, but what they have experienced with Tyson is that Tyson is wishy-washy. He's indecisive, and he's just unpredictable. So you don't really know what is going to happen with Tyson. And I think over the years, I mean, this is going, people, since late 2021. Mind you, this shit's been going on for 2 years. That's crazy. Because, see, Usyk beat, in 2021, Usyk beat Anthony Joshua. Then he did it again in 22. And then in late 22, that's when all the fuckery started. Okay, then last year, it was this whole, hey, let's go to Saudi Arabia and make a deal there, because that was the country or the area that was supplying all the money, which they're still doing, by the way. It's just a different funnel, just a different, Turkey al-Sheikh, he's doing things rapidly aggressive, and I think that's really due to his illness that a lot of people don't really discuss. When a person that only has a certain amount of time, why you understand that things are going real fast. Okay, so then you dealt with that. Well, we're not going to have it there. I'm the A side, so you had to deal with Tyson Fury shit with, I'm better and I'm the A side. He gets 30%, and his dad saying he gets 30%. I'm like, Dad, I didn't know his dad was his manager. I didn't know he was Frank Warren. Those type of things. And then he agrees to it, and he becomes the hero or the better man, and he takes the lesser money, and then he gets ridiculed by Tyson Fury. You guys know all this stuff. So this is understood. This is all understood by Team Usyk. And they're like, you know what? There's no guarantee for a rematch or a fight anyway. So they're still not convinced because, a lot of people are still not convinced of that. I think he was cut. I don't think he would have. I don't think that Tyson Fury cut himself, but I just don't think that footage revealed when he cut himself. You know what I mean? And based on what I'm saying is, you don't know when he cut himself. You don't. That footage didn't show him getting cut. It just said him cut. And then, I don't believe in the footage that they sent. I think that edited old blurry piece of shit footage that they had, that sketchy looking ass footage, I think that was just designed to give to people to show something that didn't happen. Like, hey, you want proof of this? This is what it is. It's almost like someone rips off the government, and then they're like, we need receipts. So you bring some bullshit receipt that really don't look like what it's supposed to be, because it ain't. That's that type of stuff, right? So I think that's pretty much understood. I think that's understood and typical of Team Usyk. However, I will say this regarding Usyk versus Tyson Fury. If you don't know that Tyson Fury is going to uphold his total end of the bargain, because he's not known to do that, look at Vladimir Klitschko. Okay, if you're afraid of that, or you're worried about that, you make sure Alexander Usyk does the first job the right way the first time. Make sure he beats Tyson Fury so there won't be any situation where you have to exercise anything. Make sure you beat Tyson Fury in a way that has everybody knowing that, hey, Tyson Fury, there's no way you won that fight. You beat Tyson Fury the way Francis Ngannou beat him, but worse. You beat Tyson Fury at every version of his game. Every aspect of his game, you beat him. That's what they should pound into Usyk. You know, no extra pressure, but understand, like, on the business side of things, Tyson Fury shows his ass. He does. There's no mistake about that. The way he did Vladimir Klitschko was wrong. Vladimir Klitschko should have fought Tyson Fury a second time if it wasn't for Tyson Fury. Because, see, Tyson Fury, regardless of all the coke he was doing and all the booze he was pushing through his body and drinking and gulping down and pissing out, he was still talking shit like he was going to fight. So knowing that, you know, he's a big bluffer. So there's no guarantee, even if he knows in himself, like, you know what, I'm not suitable to fight, which I believe he's ready to fight. I think he looks good. However, I'm not saying that for the Fury people, but what I am saying, you know, Tyson Fury is good at bullshitting people. You know, so if the fight does happen, which I think it's going to happen, if it doesn't happen, you know, I would be surprised this time. But, of course, I was surprised last time to a certain degree. You know what I mean? Because that fight should have happened before the Ngannou fight. It should have had that fight, and then what Joshua did to Ngannou, then we would have had, you know, more of a push. Because, see, like, if Usyk beat Fury, or Fury beat Usyk, and then Joshua goes in there and annihilates Ngannou, what happens at that point? It would be more a desire to cancel the whole idea of those guys fighting again and go right into who will win out of those guys, especially if Tyson ends up winning and then AJ, of course, won. So then those guys, it would be more of a precedent for those guys to get it on and fight. Okay, so, you know what I mean, versus Tyson Fury. And then we would have knew if Tyson Fury wasn't intimidated by the win by Joshua simply because, right, he hasn't fought and won and beat his opponent yet, and Joshua hasn't beat Ngannou yet. So as long as no one beats the guy that he beat or decisioned, he's good. Okay? But see, the problem has been Tyson, all his vices and all the things, his accolades have been trumped. So that's the problem with Tyson. You know, and now he has the nerve to say, well, I don't see myself fighting Joshua. Fair play, because you don't have to fight Joshua next. You have to fight you have to fight Alexander Usyk. So that's the fight in front of you. Usyk is the guy you need to worry about, not anybody else. So I get that to that aspect, but just to talk and harp on how you won't fight this guy because this guy that I'm about to fight has beat that other guy that supersedes, you know, anything that I may do because of what he already done. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of hearing that type of stuff. However, you know, Team Usyk, I think they need to definitely preach to Usyk, hey, beat Tyson Fury the first time because there's no guarantee you're going to fight Fury again. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Team Usyk. Skeptical of a fight with Tyson Fury or a rematch with Tyson Fury. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunched. Peace!